Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Batrisyia Ardani BINTI Arizal with the matrix number H19A0922. I majored in Bachelor of Entrepreneurship Tourism with honors in University Malaysia, Kelantan. I'm currently on my Apprentice 3U1I program, where I was assigned to one of the most famous events company in Malaysia, which is World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur, or called as WTCKL. Okay, without any further, let us take a look at the index that I will share with you guys throughout this video. So first, I will share what service actually does World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur provide. Then we will move to the next section where I will explain a little bit of the process of becoming an event coordinator. And last but not least, we will see what are the benefits and challenge that I got throughout my working days. The World Trade Center Kuala Lumpur is a convention and exhibition center located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Various interesting events such as local and international conventions, concerts, weddings, and small events including seminars, training, and meetings have taken place here. There are 22 halls provided in WTC buildings for anyone that wish to hold an event, and each of it has their own name that represent Malaysia, such as Dewan Merdeka, Dewan Tun Razak, Dewan Tun Dr. Ismail, Dewan Tun Hussein On, Johor, Kedah, Kuala Lumpur, Pahang, Perak, Perlis, and etc. Each of the halls or rooms has their maximum capacity which can be accommodated in one time, such as Dewan Merdeka could fit with 1,600 people at one time, but Kedah rooms only could fit maximum of 250 people at one time. During the time I was assigned in the Sales and Events department, I learned more information about the task of an event coordinator. An event coordinator is responsible for overseeing particular tasks related to the event planning process. Their responsibilities include meeting with vendors at the venue to help with the setup, collecting supplies and decorations pre-agreed upon, and working with staff to ensure the completion of a successful event. An event coordinator also focuses more on directing the flow of the event, problem solving, and ensuring all those pre-approved details meet the client's needs. So first, an event coordinator will call for a meeting with clients to discuss the event and what they are looking for. So here's the best part. During the time I followed this event staff to meet with the client, there are some tips that I managed to pick up, and I think it's really useful for me in the future. So number one is to make a personal connection with the client. First, such as talking about the weather, the surroundings, local sports, or any shared interest before getting down to the business. Number two, we need to listen carefully to what the client wants, like what type of event, how many attendees, and generally what the size budget. Number three is to ask for clarity when there's something that you are not clear. Number four is to state back what has been heard to make a powerful understanding of what actually the client asked for. And last but not least, number five is to arrive prepared and offer recommendations if you see any way to improve an aspect of the client plan. Okay, so back to the process. Next, an event coordinator need to check the availability of date and hall in their system booking, which is Rendezvous. If it's still available, then they can start to create a quotation for the client. Once the client agree with the quotation, the event coordinator need to make an event order, or we call it as EO. EO also need to be made in the Rendezvous system. EO actually consists of all of the preparations needed, such as tables, seats, air conditioning, the stage, menu, and etc. that the client has requested. This step is taken to provide information to the department in responsibility to deliver it. Working in the sales and events department really gave me a big opportunity to develop my soft skills. When I constantly participate with the event staff to manage the event, I get a lot of benefits indirectly, and it is really beneficial for me to practice in the future. So here, I will point out 6 skills I've learned during my internship in this department. So number 1, planning and organization. One of the most important traits of successful event coordinator is the ability to plan and organize all aspects of an event. For instance, an event coordinator for a large corporate training event will be responsible for planning out the details of the events, such as the location, the budget, the head count, and other details that show what resources they will need for the event. then it is their job to organize staff, training materials, and other necessities that the training instructors will need for the event. So number 2, decision-making skills. The ability to make quick decisions under pressure or analyze all aspects of decision are two important skills that event coordinators should have to be successful in their careers. For instance, if something goes wrong for an event, such as a guest speaker not showing up, event coordinators need to be able to make a quick decisions about how to proceed with the event. Additionally, adaptability when making choices is another strong quality that event coordinators often possess. So number 3, creative thinking. So during the planning process, event coordinators rely on their creativity to help brands, businesses, and other clients succeed in hosting an event. The ability to create themes, gather materials, or find talent for the event depends on creative thinking. For instance, an event coordinator who coordinates a wedding will rely on their creativity to help the bride and groom choose a theme, setting, and other details of the event. So number 4, written communication. Written communication is something to rely on frequently as an event coordinator. Scheduling, writing directions, communicating through emails or memos, and other forms of written communication are extremely important aspects of the job. Many event coordinators use their writing skills for making supply lists, writing down information, and communicating with clients and click. Number 5, public speaking. Another aspect of communication is the ability to articulate announcements and communicate information to large crowd is something event coordinators should also be skilled with. While addressing audience at an event may not always be part of their roles, event coordinators may use public speaking to engage customers or business clients as a form of branding. Last, networking skills. Event coordinators are networking experts, from engaging new clients to sending invitations to customer markets. These professionals are always finding ways to get people to attend events. Social media and digital outreach and engagement are two major approaches that event coordinators may use to engage with their communities, build relationships with professionals and customers, and also motivate people to attend the events that they have planned and host. The following are some of the difficulties that I encountered while working in sales and event department. As my time spent in this department was somewhat limited, I had to quickly pick up the steps necessary to organize a major event from scratch. But with the assistance of the other S&E employees, though I was able to complete the task. Second, when I'm put in charge of coordinating an event, the customer is quite hard to get in touch with. So because of that, we as the event planners or event coordinator have a hard time in placing event orders or EO and have to wait longer to get venue ready. As a challenge, I had to quickly reserve VIP holding rooms and increase the amount of tables and domes in event order last minute when the customer said that there's a VIP list last minute that will attend the event, but still he didn't give any further specific details about the VIP. The most recent difficulty I had to deal with was a clashing event. This occurs when the client selects a date or location that has already been reserved by another customer. When this happens, they convene a meeting of the whole S&E department to decide which event is the most crucial, which VIP is the most valuable, and which event will generate the most money. To conclude this presentation, I am extremely grateful to my supervisor, Encik Rizal Saleh, for accepting me as one of the interns in this department. This resulted in the acquisition of wide range of new knowledge, which will be extremely useful to me in the future, especially as I am considering a career as an event coordinator. I sincerely hope that I will be given another chance to join the sales and events department so that I can show my true talents and abilities during the internship session, which will run from March to July 2023. Thank you.